come to the secondary level, and somebody says, even though the Constitution says we should do it progressively, I'll do it in 3 years. And that is the issue that we're pointing at. If you have a leg, the thigh is supposed to be bigger than the calf. If the calf becomes bigger than the thigh, then it means there's sickness in the leg. Because if you are spending most of your money on secondary education and less on tertiary and basic, then there's something wrong with your educational system. And so the government has budgeted 2 billion cedis for free SHS for this academic year. If you have 2 billion more to spend on education, will you spend all of it on free SHS so that even when people can afford to pay, they don't have to pay? Because today there's no system where if my child goes to a public secondary school and I can afford to pay, there's no system for me to pay. And so that ad hoc approach to education is something that is dangerous. Because in education, there are 3 most important things. The first and most important is quality. What is the use of education if the quality is poor? Why is it that at the basic level, every parent struggles to take his child to a private school? Because nobody wants their child to go to Saito, because the quality in Saito is poor. And that is what Nana Jane was telling you, that we were trying to do something about by investing in the public basic schools. And we began to see the outcomes. The performance of the children at BECE continued to improve. And she was giving you some of the figures. But when you come to the secondary level, every parent struggles to send their children to the public school, not to private schools. And so we all struggle for the Accra Academies, Presec, and Fansipims, Adesadels of this world. And that is because quality at the secondary level is better in the public schools than in the private schools. Now, what we're doing with this huge influx into the secondary school system, because we want to implement free SHS in 3 years, is going to affect the quality of the public schools. And soon we're going to find a system where people lose faith in the public schools and everybody will pay to take his child to a private secondary school. That is the danger we're talking about. And I can tell you that your student loan plus scheme has been cancelled because there's no money to finance it. Because all the money is going into free SHS.
School Asem. Every time I'm a boss, so say Nogokpo mama kwana me ba me pese we be kwan ma yema no nyina atumi akọ school no. When the men you want to tinye they get first electoral gimmick. I feel to me yet the bear cry didn't fear do no. And you bet to me aye. Ikasa no bedre. E isika say. And so say na say what you say when you agia to mo engine to mo the air can say yeba be review policy no. Now review your policy. Review your policy. Yeah, come policy and I will say review. Review your policy. No be okay say on pay. No can say review. I don't need the over be cancel. It is about be twem. Yes sir. Yeah, ba be tena o me right about be twem. Yeah, play no na and play no tena. Say about be twem. Yeah, play no na and play no tena. Ghana for play and be about be twem. School at the end of the day no. Yeah, come to say wa. I deserve. As no no na call give him. Sa na school at the end of the day. This free senior high school policy is a policy for the development of our country. We're not going back on it. We're not going to have a review. We're going to continue with it. We're going to improve on it. We're going to develop the infrastructure so that we can develop the human capacity. We're going to continue with it. We're going to improve on it. We're back on it. We're not going to have a review. Not going to have a review. We're not going to have a review. Have a review. We're going to continue with it. We're going to improve on it. We're going to develop the infrastructure so that we can develop the human capacity of our country. That is the position of the new patriotic party and of its president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. No review today, no review tomorrow, no cancellation.
Michelle Bibia Wabasu Bia, Michelle Quanson Kusun. And you know, I say never give up, never give up. Yeah, but your boy Jumat is a concoma for Jano, and your concoma for any sound. Adansi die bebre. When I said Obin Sanwo Jumaya Adansi die, Eddie Magana for no, Namontiasie, Hintino, Mamontiasie, Mobetiasie. Echi obi bia wabaso wa oti enka che wa ebi bia wo hibia na echi awo yenim se obekoso atai echi na one yen anante wo this beautiful platform intino manya ka kire mu ise ye mpa obi a che obi de office obeya ho beto no na waye na yenyina no yenso ye ho atoye. This office said the Obeyama Haton, yeah. So, say near Pobiacho because mine and Casano baby a druno. I fed I say a butchini or mine a butchini intiminia. So what banners a wuchi na wama intimunti munti unyansanino, Tama minu unyansanino and anti and munti. Our hope is people who are handling their so we know I've done it before. Your works are showing. The works now is shown. Be a woman, more make can't say his works are showing. You know, it be a woman, Nen sema o kan ye no ebi na mabọ nsisi ya no mesan bo bi di akyeremo na afemu di atoto di akokora na ka ho say we are not going to review enso ene afi di opon kroma nam na o ka say 2022 and omo di document by say omo be dey omo abe review ade no so enti se woni nkofo nam mesi nkofo hu ya wo mo nka nokre obi a wagimi no nsa nka nokre ni hu foken nkofo ni nka nokre ena nyese nokre keke no mo nka wo mo nsa mu Ghana fo enne ade ye me ya no se wutimi catch obi say we are not going to IMF ade betina osi ho wutimi catch obi say we are not going to review free SHS ade betina wo review utimi catch obi say friends say birth certificate any proof of a citizenship afi de obetra na ebusa o say so obi ma me free Ghana na ne papa free Ghana na ye trogu birth certificate so a ekese nipa ni free Ghana na or say it is the beginning of a process of becoming Ghanaian. Unim the beginning of a process of someone becoming a Ghanaian. Adana nyumre no papa ni sia maame no ana one na ekeka na one ne kodai no no mumienu nyina ye Ghana for no that day no na the beginning of a process of someone becoming a Ghanaian. So when you know America ti adano a one o girl no ekeka anye wa yie na se a ote ase a okobọ ne raw no a obeka kire se wanyem no wo ye Ghana ni ono so ye Ghana ni no that was the very day not the citizenship of the akra no, the embryo, the fetus, the neonate, the baby no. That day no na shase. Inti yenya wo ne pese kim ne maame ye Ghana ni papa ye Ghana ni no. Say ye wo no birth certificate. Say only birth certificate no. Ghana mrande kra say obi e wo 6 years no nam Ghana montin so ne ehu ba bia ne maame nam ne papa nam na busuafo wa by law no and by we say no abofra ne ye Ghana ni. Enti wo hu nkofuko a omo handle oman no. And then omoka say adetia no makasa, but let's assess and someone John Mahama aka. Asem bia papa ne kan ya bra no ye president or better opposition no on sisa no. Osemo mayenye free SHS in a progressive manner because already no e ya dia Ghana mra no na ehye yesi yenye enye obi idea but inipa da sani be fa ne say eye ono no idea obi mfa bi mawiase da e na ode aba muntie enti say misia on father and son conversation papa ene oba enkomodie na me ka che ne say papa yi me nuanam Ghana fo no enne no manya rehyiemu wo mu enti say me ye oba pa a me nhwe say me papa na ma me sika edi to aduane de otua me school fees enti me papa mintumi nka enokra asem nkyere ne say papa yi montinsofo no omo wa rehyiemu wo mu sesei enti me srew so onya akwanya na omo sa de tumi ma wa memfa omo nsa nkosha anwea mu oti de papa ne kan ye o say me ba meye de mitumi onyansani kasa no o say meye de mitumi de na ho odin betumi no obeye oti ho ena obu afu enkotu agimi nti no obi ka se obeye bibia no kire se obeye ekufo ado ka cho se on review free SHS ena se o review no enya na ekoso no me say me asem bia obi be ka kire me bia me gidi kosi se wo actions ebe true otherwise because se won act ya I can never know say ade no be ye ana onye so me wo ka asem kire me ya na magye di na maye say magye di because se manye ani a then there's no need cry say e wo se me koto abama because abatu bia a wotu wiase no abatu bia is based on promise the wotu abama no afei na all be ye the all ka kire wo do so se wo se adenti na me papa ka kire me say the wa ka kire me no the me ma ka kire no obeye no adenti na wo se me gidi na me nyini nka me meje wo kwase ampa nyini ni me meje akohwifo no a ye nko IMF ade achi ni esi ho me ma meje akohwifo no a ye review free SHS ade achi na omu review ubuso upon chroma question a wabusa no question no inse so obeyi question no aba say did you mean no change question no wa switch the listeners and the questioner no wa switch omu nyina adwen e de akọ ono no wa reframe question no to suit ono na answer o de bema tricks are for no mu play. We are here to speak truth to power. Se me metimi aka no kra kire me papa ekufo ado ye hwan. And you were right when you said posterity will be your judge. And indeed, you did not die like our first president died. You are still alive, and posterity is being.
Answer Joyce.
One thing I can see again is that we have hope in you, President. You're going to be back, so don't disappoint us.
Sure, thank you.
Against a best simuare. Papa nyansani no nya abotie ne badi nkomo. Wa wajimi bia tu bia nka dem. What you say? Me chi obi bia La Roger Lee. Minianum, no, yes, a Jumano, ya ye, a Jumano ya day, ya ye a we, inti no, ye near Juma Fufu be a day, a ye. Ah, a Jumano miss my day. My ye we a cat and Kunima Abutri, and Kunima Butri in Susono. Diago di Azambuja said Kevin Taylor Kojeni dear 20,000. Men so enrich ya Makojemi dear 20,000. Inti a cow wa wash me now we did it. Ya jig. Eyo yana, famous say Max, Michia pa. Miniana na kwame classic, Michia menshia for nina. Omo moti menshia, omo shemi or loud silent media. Ewo Enkoto 101, Ewo Enkoto or Facebook and YouTube, Enkoto 101. Michio bibia, yenkoso. Yenti onyansani bi kasa o kafa free SHS no, that was around 2012. Tino.
Free education is mantra. And I will seize the opportunity to ask the first question. I know that you spoke about education, but your main opponent has made free education his mantra. And he has also said that he will terminate basic education at SHS. I heard you say that you are prepared to debate him on education. How different is your approach to basic and secondary education from that of your main opponent, the MPP candidate? Thank you. You can sit and answer with it. You want to? Okay, better. No problem.
Yeah, thank you very much. That is exactly the point I was making. Our vision for education is in our constitution. And so our work is cut out for us. As president, you must comply with the constitution. And the constitution says within 10 years, basic education must be free, compulsory, and universal. That is a given. And so we all must work to achieve that. Senior high school must be made progressively free and accessible on an equal and equitable balance. And so that is the vision for this country. It's not a single person's vision. Nobody should attempt to steal the vision of the constitution drafters. The point here is that the point of drafters and equitable balance. And so that is the vision for this country. It's not a single person's vision. Nobody should attempt to steal the vision of the constitution drafters. The point here is that of the 100% of children who start primary school, they come out at P6, 93.7% of them complete primary school. 66% continue into JHS and complete JHS. Now, only 34% continue into senior high school. And so there definitely is a problem with equity of access and quality. At the junior level, let me tell you something. Parents have supposedly free public schools to send their children. But most parents will tell you that they pay more to send their children to quality private schools in order to guarantee that they can progress to the next level. And so we're saying that free is not just the issue. The issue is about quality. At the secondary level, public schools are still preferred over private schools because we're paying fees. And the schools are able to use the fees to keep the schools running. If you say you're going to take it away in the manner that is being suggested, I'm saying that we can take fees away in a certain manner that guarantees that quality is not affected. Free secondary high school must be implemented based on the proper roadmap and not just on the campaign promise of somebody who wants to get elected as president. That should be the basis. There have been examples of it in Africa, and I could name countries. And there are reports that have appraised the implementation of free secondary school in those countries that show that they are fraught with problems because they were made on the whimsical promise of a politician.
Union, what's it, Brofuna or Shigu Honum, Samontia Sia, a bit Chemulia Trail. Near Mahama Kaino, Enyano, Bernard and Bernard Avle. We ye Busse Kufuadu near a friend is saying, Omra 2012, Nankoni, or Ninema Maye, a friend is saying, debate, Wama, not on in nam, a friend say, trenches on in nam, 10-1 or Kikansim Hunu. We or your president, why ye minister? Time one year, sir, free as a friend say, universal basic, a friend say, universal compulsory, a friend say, free compulsory universal basic education, that is FQ. Time almost constitution 1992, normally shame, say, and was say education ye free. Now say air conanim, a sound, I was say ye progressively free. Papa ye kase. A daintina, a wofo e prefer say, omube tuyesika, e di omuma entotofi wano e di akọ private school, e basic level no, and as a first cycle no. Because omo pedie quality. E sanche a wofo ni trimu say, nanka wade oba ko private school, e basic school. Sanka waso nka asa ade de twaso ko private school or secondary school. A daintina do secondary school dia omo pese omo de nkra ne ko public schools no enti dia na eba dia otimi tua private school basic school fees no ne boarding otua ye ebi mutua thousands of cedis otua ye sa nipa kro no ano ne ma ekọ second cycle, which is the SHS now, was why in the free obi okotua 10,000 as my private school D, you know, or bas secondary school no obetimi ahwe ne ma no was why in the free the amano na de ontumi hwe ne ma no de ne dwuma enko nkan a ontumi hwe ne ma no so no and that's why he free now wonnim say how na de ba beto o man so because if you have any politician with the mentality say let's equally share the resources of the country, no. So our politician will about them. In governance, we don't use equality. In governance, what we use is equity. Equitable distribution of state resources, state opportunities, state booty, and what have you. Ye kase be equitable distribution at say and koto. And what's your mammy pan no bako? Nemum enam say me no me hia pan no bako say intino. Me hia a quarter of it into ye betemu 9. Nia mammy quarter. Na ya de 1/3 no a friend saying 3/4 no e de akwa koma wona wo hia. Na che say me pan no kitwa bi ne medi ame a and say me qualify say me nya food nti the food ni mame na wo the food ni mame a na me bu me ketewa ni wi a de aka ne beda ho a bo say hura na asai na obi foforo ti baabi na onyi ana say enkofuko bi ti baabi a omu nya bia ye de eni miye eno no wo ye de wo ye no friends say equal distribution wo ye equal distribution in governance in leadership e be fairly ubetimi ahu obi ebia oso a ebe ya wadwe so obetimi edimo 1 cup but obe approaching no o demo 1 cup ne ma no obesen ebia ontumi ni ne oye ketekete na ohye honom no a na fu kitwa no ebia onu ne betimi adi 1 cup no ade na on for 1 cup ne ma de obetimi adi na onfa kakraka no a onu betimi adi ebia 2 ladders no onfa ne 2 ladders ema no but o say ye nyamo no eye 10 cups enti no chinchin na obi anye no 1 cup obi anye no 1 cup wo de 1 cup ni be mo obi bo se we na waje 1 cup o hia 1 cup obi wo okrampo emo no hia ena kenofori ataka se ono ode ne makọ achimota ono obetimi ahwe ne ma ade nti na wo se yitua ne ma school fees ma no Mahama nso so ka se Mahama kwa ne di kan ka asase boy se ode ne makọ school a Adenti na was a Wukutia Mahama ma school fees man. Then a members of parliament no mugu no 275 no. Omo manuko school sa kesiye, school sa papa. Adenti na sanko afu ya. Omo jio mine sika kesiye no. Ye sanko tuya omo ma school fees ma omo. Adenti na Bank of Ghana governor. Ne nana yituya ni school fees man no. Adenti na Bank of Ghana director and I say commercial bank manager, bank managers, accountants akesi egu Ghana. Adenti na wose omano esanko na ye boto kitwa bi no a ayesa anomanum na sika wom no ye sanko yidi kotua sanko fo wi mu a omo fasika akesi omano ye se twa omo school fees ma wo. Enunti na Mahama can say if you have $2 billion and you spend that money on only on free SHSR, there's something wrong with you. Et is say 19 wo ho, 192 wo ho, and I was 3 wo ho. And he said 192 no, ebeye kesia bro so se 19 ne wo 3 no a, e che say yare wo baby. Yare she baby, yade no kwanko e she baby. Nipa ne ka sa asem wi no, mu nyina mo twemo anu gu ne so. And yena Asem no akọ round and round and round and round and round and round sana asaba bisi e na aso. Ye catch them say all the economic struggles are Ghana FM nyina no. It's as a result of a stupid implementation of some stupid programs, some stupid friends say populist policies. Free SHS implementation just said they were bottom. People did not actually. They didn't think through it well. And no one say, Yema a here for into nature because a here for ne war mine a Dawson into Yema a here for to nature free SHS, free maternal care, free this, free that. Because a here for no nusu omadin, na omo fu any aquadron and namunintino, or mekwa kudim kwasiasimochi, any ne. Also call IMF no. Bibini ajimia say or ya de na nua bibini prompting say me nya de a wo ye nye jai ontie gi se broni small boy a wo 2 years be catch and say ade a wo ye na nye no akohwe broni ni skin color ansa na wo hu say sa broni ni nyansa ntima minti IMF enye nkra 25 years 30 years 35 years 40 years omo catch them say monko na monko review free SHS ndi amoba be ye Mahama apart from Mahama no a friend say SOE so say one for no omu nyina civil society organizations no CSOs no nyina kasa say you review ade no issue the policy must have its target group. You have to target a group and deal with that group. America, ye chebiane no. Enye se omo sorry ya say ye ma food stamp ninti no anopa ne atam food in dia brewo there be. Se wo se eyampa se wo hia aduane na bring your data. We will give you whatever we have to give you. Sanka America betimi aka say equality ntino adenti ne yema ohia ni food stamp na osikani ni yema no food stamp. America no any England, any advanced countries, the more you work, the more hours you work in a day, no, the more your taxes because person or man say, oh, I'm DP into be a dumania to your capedia, and ye bejuice can be the share motor for the marginalized and the destitute in society. So we see we develop a nation by using the principles of equitable distribution. Yenko equality because equality doesn't exist in any way on Santia Ninyepe. The Ketwa we be no. Take way to me, the way to me, I went to me, the way to me, I went to me. So let's share the resources of the country reasonably and equitably, not equally. Before it's like the genetic makeup of the black man, no, there's something significantly wrong with us. Because when ya opepa se obetu ne fonso ontie. Ontie. Just because the nipa na all kasa no otan no. Free SHS no mami show. Free SHS and then cranny co school no a teachers in the central exam no. Who doesn't know what is happening? Why no a robot ni see ho, they are not doing any meaningful thing. Why for no release questions no at the man crano. Teachers and so be educating crani sika exam ni do no man running photocopies answers no more distributing all these things. Why is aware? What kind of education are we running over there? Ye bokrono will be BM because nipa na also yen to no. We there me so dey tena ho na ka se politician no and na politics there ya akronfo adwuma into me say akronfo no be koso akọ politics ni mu na akronfo no be koso awia education. They will steal your health, they will steal your agriculture, they will steal your roads, they will steal your water systems, they will steal your even enframa wo home. On say politicians no and ma ho kwan e ma galamsey koso. Into your arable land, ne politician, be say we are the account because you have accepted say politics here a. So you who is intelligent, who is wise, who had the knowledge, you will not venture into politics. The stupid ones, the dimwits, the useless ones will force themselves through, and they will force their way through to get to the power, friends say the leadership role. When they get there, na bon say akromfo na akodu so a omo dwen di ama wo. Na say oyeye kwan na kwan ni di 2 days ni tutu a na wo nyansani no a wo de wo say wo su nyame nti wo mfa politics ho no. Na wasa betena ho say na enwoma mu ayedin. Na odi adwuma hye jimifo nsa enwoma mu yefo won. Sa odi adwuma ema jimifo a oye onwoma yi won. The moment enter on the fire life on Twitter press
seize the opportunity to ask the first question. I know that you spoke about education, but your main opponent has made free education his mantra, and he has also said that he will terminate basic education at SHS. I heard you say that you are prepared to debate him on education. How different is your approach to basic and secondary education from that of your main opponent, the MPP candidate? Thank you. You can sit and answer with it. You want to? Okay, better, no problem.
Yeah, thank you very much. That is exactly the point I was making. Our vision for education is in our constitution. And so our work is cut out for us. As president, you must comply with the constitution. And the constitution says within 10 years, basic education must be free, compulsory, and universal. That is a given. And so we all must work to achieve that. Senior high school must be made progressively free and accessible on an equal and equitable balance. And so that is the vision for this country. It's not a single person's vision. Nobody should attempt to steal the vision of the constitution drafters. The point here is that of the 100% of children who start primary school, they come out at P6, 93.7% of them complete primary school. 66% continue into JHS and complete JHS. Now, only 34% continue into senior high school. And so there definitely is a problem with equity of access and quality. At the junior level, let me tell you something. Parents have supposedly free public schools to send their children, but most parents will tell you that they pay more to send their children to quality private schools in order to guarantee that they can progress to the next level. And so we're saying that free is not just the issue. The issue is about quality. At the secondary level, public schools are still preferred over private schools because we're paying fees, and the schools are able to use the fees to keep the schools running. If you say you're going to take it away in the manner that is being suggested, I'm saying that we can take fees away in a certain manner that guarantees that quality is not affected. Free secondary high school must be implemented based on the proper roadmap and not just on the campaign promise of somebody who wants to get elected as president. That should be the basis. There have been examples of it in Africa, and I could name countries, and there are reports that have appraised the implementation of free secondary school in those countries that show that they are fraught with problems because they were made on the whimsical promise of a politician.
Yes, people make whimsical and capricious policy directions, and not only your mind in Kotna bruchi akusuku. Idwamanum se samoma kotna bruchi ma momansuko abrochi system ni mu. Ye de tumi hyem nsa na atomo ne nkwase ade. Oh my Ghana ne kakraka yesɛ ne kɛse pa yesɛ. Oh my Ghana road networks ewumu yesɛ. Oh my Ghana no insu anipa benum yesɛ. Oh my Ghana no edan nipa bedam no ɛwɔ sɛ yesɛ yentumi nye because wona awoto aba no won to aba wo kwan paso woto aba because wo ya santini na woto aba ma santini woto aba because wo ya ahunani na woto aba ma ahunani woto aba because wo beto aba no kwase bi bebeka se ena papa no na maame no na sister no na wakogina so na de akwa akoto aba ene yetim no woto aba because wo be ma no a wo wakoda oba so no na anyim no wo mpese wo be take responsibility into what free SHS now no di akiri free SHS na no di akiri bibia ye de ensa be ka o manum se yi bia no ye nye ni ye saw na diego he saw na diego because consistently no inipa dasani mpeso de na adwe be ye adwuma me say bibi pa enko ye genetic makeup ya wusuo no enioma ema ye bibifo no Jimmy Dawson home, I'm telling you. No. Hey, yeah, I'm fan wadre. You can't see the city. See, ye be before do jina we mu tu pe eni bia o mo be o ma dwen se o mu sua nyansa. Because men tiase unisika. Obi bosia na woje. Okoje obi bosia wo to mo ketewa bi no atoto nam ni nkosua ne akokọ nam na de egusu pim. No wa be di na sika na se. Na wosa akọ nipa no no aba opesent won tena se nsua nyansa. This kind of fuga. Ene ube jina campaign so na won so ne ye ka che o se free SHS no ma ka me be mi page e na me ka se me free SHS de se nko bia pe but e kwan na nkofo ne fa so de ma mo no. It was not for your benefit. It was for their benefit because omo they said 2017 no, so that in 3 years time no akura bia obefa free SHS nim no say all cost secondary school no 14 years no 13 years krana by the time wa yenko onko secondary school onwie eno na abatwo da adru ho na mofra no a omo ba new ones no bears a 500,000 bears a 200,000 or be register na se mu bia bears a 60% kokoto aba probability that ye best say na bia ka say aban we na ma o free education tis ko ne koto abasa ma wo na mebusa say o man chichire no ye the one policy. Let's assume say free SHS ne cry is successful. Let's assume that is without friends say any kind of problems. Free SHS I don't want the digital mind. Free education and only digital mind. technocrat enyansafo tioma animu a mo be catch Ghana mpanyimfo atitru ne akufo do kofa ne free SHS by say u si dan mo dan a mo asisi no mo di kan to blog no mo ye foundation ni biara na mo di blog say ye papa abesi foundation ni so ansana mo sa di roofing sheet and say roofing materials biara akwa akobo so na che se dan na wasi no foundation no ne fapem ne nye ne mfimfi ne nko ana ye ne subo no so nye ne nkwasi adan be no. And that is why Ghanaian students, apart from say ye be ye ntimi nye bibia, and have you asked yourself say why are we not getting fantastic engineers? Because the very beginning of our education, the very beginning of the principles governing science, technology, and what have you, yen train ye. Baby, I wasn't buying penny for any kohon and your kindergarten, class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, class 5, class 6. It should have been the priority of every government, and any government say, I could there be obey class 6 or Ghana no. And yes, it should must be able to read, write, and do basic logical reasoning. It is possible. Obia ye woni kroma mana ye oye nipa emoja gu ni musa say ye paracetamol e wa abrochi na ye de cure headache ni ade no. Se atimi akio broni headache na aba bibini krom na aba be cure bibini so headache dia. Na che say headache no adwen na ewo mu no yare na ewo mu na atimi so obo broni krom no. Atimi aso obo bibini krom dia. Enye se broni timi si dan wo ni krom a bibini so si dan wo krom. Enkoto 101. We see it as this. Ye jai foundation to ho. Ni akoto blocks, papa. Ni the ababe 2 blocks, no, which is the free SHS. You ni akwa koto roofing sheet fun e the abebo dan so. Enti emframa fire na e dan no ase nyina hinhan. And this is the reason in tia. Ye need philosophers e wo man anymore. This is the reason tia. Ye need good scientists e wo man anymore. This is the reason here you need good engineers our mind. China for nkete ye kwaje besia millions of dollars free omo bosia ne ba no na China ni okọ technical school on a consultant na professor wo che mechanical and civil engineering e wo tech no na ono no understudy obi a okọ technical school wo China a wo consultant for a particular project. Me my Ghana, me my Abibi me my Africa, that bay and I'm benyan a free monquasi anonymous. When are you going to get out and get up, wake up from your stupid slumber? 0240 258269. Friend, nature wide is here. Furniture wadi mean ti crime here. The pet me Jimmy abodam sa ehu. From Cecilia na jo 2 ase. From Cecilia next a class doctor. Next from Cecilia na chair wadi so that in common bed. Was education I'm sorry I'm manipa. Hello.
Hello, Uncle Tunezan.
No, you're now sorry, man.
Oko, it is any the Akayo, Yempesi Kakurania. Yeah, Pachi.
Oh, no problem.
Now, may say, why any nice and simple. Now, Adi, Mahama Wakasan and a Hofe. Yansani, any Hofen and Nam Jimmy for Sonia more tiny day. And Nam, may say, they say Mahama, soon when you idea or your idea so. Ninsema woka yenyina ade wo hwe ade sanitary pad or the oka ho asema amanfo ade honhonsem fa mu se Mahama de nkrofo ma Edru, any other nonsense. No, also so, and let Mr. Mahama Babima, as woman and yeti. Also, ye deem Uncle with fire, and Suma went to me and to me and 5 year 9 day. One, and then Abomio, and then Abomio, almost or more come once him. And into Mahama, no. Oh no, we are saying, oh, baby, far away. Now, because your phone no go to no more. And into ye see, yes, some not any years, some no. Why won't you see? No, so also waiting me up, baby. Yamidisia,
That's a point, my Becca. When I didn't baby, I can say.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, we are listening to you.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I really do appreciate you and the work you do.
Yes.
And what is happening is that our educational system, as you are saying, is just, it has no foundation, and so there's nothing to build on. There's no critical thinking. And it's made me now believe that education is no more important at a point. You see, you look at how when they were vetting the Chief Justice, somebody to be, and the justices that were packed behind her, and the answer she gave to the bet says, so who is a citizen of Ghana? How do we prove we are citizens of Ghana? So let's say my grandparents, they are the ones there now. How do they prove? You go and wake their grandparents. They are the ones there. So where are we going? What do we have to prove? In fact, sometimes I get so sad. There's no critical thinking. Like you're saying, there's no philosophers in this country. When you think differently, then it's like you are the odd one out.
Yeah. Thank you.
Even this morning, I had to argue with my colleagues who could not understand, and we were blaming the Constitution for the birth set because Ghanaian is not written on it. It's only they will ask your mother is a Ghanaian, your father is a Ghanaian. And I said, look, people deliberately decide not to use wisdom, and they are saying that everything must be written black and white. But once you are a child born of a Ghanaian father and a Ghanaian mother, you are definitely a Ghanaian and nothing else.
That's it.
You can't be born of two blacks and then you become a white. You are born of blacks and you are a black.
Thank you.
Child.
Thank you.
It's so sad. Thank you for the.
Thank you so much. Make it snappy for us so that other people too can join. Thank you. Yeah, no. Me say, Okoka, Obi ba be catch us so ye minim. I mean, I don't care. Una unimu are fine. It is written there. Inti, she said, yeah, a Kufuadu about be president inti. A man for be taking some stupid decision. And a constitution. Inti, yen trobi be a would be a from constitution in one. Constitution, I debut. Was spare out who becomes a Ghanaian. How do you become a Ghanaian? When do you become a Ghanaian? Yawo. Oh, mommy a Ghanaian, you papa a Ghanaian. And also soon this will be a baby catcher say a year and answer day. We didn't baby I can say free.
Hello, good to read
a long time is here.
Yo, Yamisha need my power and Kevin na me masem and pay come on more better page and so no would do Asem. And then when you look at their backgrounds, what would you now suit it approach? I didn't know Monkotanga when I was again. And penny form a Jimmy Fonum Quasia for somewhere approach. And then you are defending this menace that this NPP government has landed us into. Now we are threatened with another country taking over our national assets. If that does not bother any of you people, you need your brains checked. You need your brains checked. This time we're not going to sit for them to put sand in people's eyes. We would all go input for 2024. We are all there. We will all go back home and vote.
That's it.
I didn't know what's not Ghana, Honoma, we say, what's some money, you know, money, and then you are defending this menace in this country, this nonsense that is going on. You don't see anything wrong with it. What the hell is this? Who said it's anything wrong? You're defending it. I don't know Ghana. I'm enjoy the Ghana that Akufo-Addo and his Bawumia has built. Fools.
That's it.
Fools.
That's it. Me now, I didn't be a free. Any braba?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just watching you from the United States.
Thank you.
And then in your video, you made a very important point about the education. About the education the education system. In Ghana, all they think is when you can speak English, that is all about, being educated so that you can lie, or when you can speak English, you are a journalist, you are a doctor, and other things. But when you come to the US here, what I see here is that most of the construction sites that they work, if you go, you see all these people from other Spanish countries, they don't have any certificate, but they are very good when it comes to, technical skills. So when it comes to welding, plumbing, and other things, they are on the field and then they are working. Like when you come as a Ghanaian and you don't have all these skills, then you are going to suffer and do other rubbish. You see them making money and then you don't have the skills because of how we were brought up in our country. All we know is when you go to school and then you can speak English, everybody wants to become a journalist so that they can lie for politicians to make money. Some want to be politicians, not even to, help the country, but to steal money because they saw how their predecessors are stealing money, making money, and then they go free. So everybody wants to become a politician. So that's the problem we have. We think it's all about speaking English. And those people don't even speak English. If you tell them, how are you? They can't even respond. But it's working. And in some field, they only want to train you. So that when they train you, you can do the work. You don't have a problem with the language. So that's the problem we have. It's a very important, point you touch on about the technical education. It's very important.
Thank you. Yeah, can you ask me? Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Boko Abiam Dashmi.
Yeah.
Anyone come out of the party after showing you a casa. But a simple question. Maybe say me about me with Ghana for ne perform work no ma yamano. Say you can't nationality any citizenship. Who is a Ghanaian citizen? And your friend is saying, your birth certificate passport there, the issue is based on somebody's nationality or citizenship, especially. So, we issue birth certificate number and I said passport. We issue my based on our nationality, Ghanaian nationality, and I said Ghanaian citizenship. And the voters ID card now get to a we issue my based on our citizenship status and I say nationality. Because the reason why Americans are over here in America, they will include this as Samoa citizens, American nationals. Now, person American citizenship. That was apply, not naturalized. So I want to know in Ghana, official document like passport, birth cert, and ID, they issue to us based on our nationality or citizenship.
That's it. Yeah, back on one.
All right, thanks. That's all after the show.
That's it. That's a beautiful question. It were kusku awie chronobonti big as a matter of law. law papa bear no makusua modi dwa ya sumu a modi abokro no a incarcerate a man for ewo kwan bone so wontumi determine say we mo be a citizen of Ghana wa wetumi aka ya ka tro say ya tro nipa ne maame din wo so ne papa din wo so enti we no ne papa din wo so ne maame din wo ne papa ya Ghana ne maame ya Ghana ni ye busa say ene abofra no paper no aya tro say ne maame ya Ghana ni ne papa ya Ghana sa paper no e betimi aya adansedi e de a kire say abofra na ya woni ya Ghana ni a wo say dabi a beginning of a process. And what is the end of that process? To get a passport or to get a Ghana card or a national ID card, friends, a voter's ID card, or get a bank card, or get a SHS certificate. If it is a process of becoming a Ghanaian, then we should know the end of that process. What is the end result? End result, let's say. So by being a Ghana card. And to have a Ghana card now, what must you show as a form of proof? Say, we a Ghana ni ampantiyama Ghana card. What should be? You see, hey, and go for we more genio. You know, I didn't baby a case free.
Hello, good afternoon. Asem here from UK.
UK. Hello,
I'm sorry. Go to say, Mami, we are working on a say. This is exactly what you just said now about we have a website. I was still a woman, I can still no guarantees we are getting. Just the beginning. On one Casano, they in a chess were going to emphasize a position for Mana.
Yes, then it's the passport net.
I can see I say young from Bissano saying, they in a chess wow, justice. Then I just we are going to. Because you can say for Piana Namra, at long as saying I bet him Ethiopian name in Kankayana. And she did that, you ever see a hand officer. They've said idea passport, and one idea is Ghana card. But one would near no one to be yet. Upon all that was said on just so you're going to be. Never idea would be another idea for a passport. Passport, and then it's a what is this ideology? I mean, yes, you're quite a million. Or must say, could I say, MC people, as you party, young man from coming to form a party that boosts what you come in a yen Sisagara to form. On party, let's see you couldn't. Because I've never seen a party like this. You won't be that. To see a crowd, lawyers, a court, court will go for strike. Oh, court, yea, court in Yajuma. They didn't see Canada.
That's it.
Too much.
You know, I didn't baby a case free.
Good evening, boss. You're there.
Bako.
Oh, Yamiado. No one has made a meeting program, so may contribution.
Yeah.
Chief Justice, you want all can. Yes, I'm good too, because me TV now, TV now. Oshe answer or the ma fast, best set in a dear. Asem massa. To see a request a Ghana no. The honor, if you for so much to say, or Mona Betchere, or more Ghana for, and or more Ghana for. What I say. For example, as I said,
You said the network now you're rough. Reconnecting. Might be your neighbor. Who is coming next? Who is coming? Okay, M4 last call. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, found you.
Got to be now, Papa Korebi and a new be a platform no so Germany. Or no Oti will be Kurumu. Or Ghana no, when Germany be say Waba Ghana. Obabe Juma, and I say Ghana for Amano any or Sesembere or German for old age pension or to Germany and or can quasi Asem. When Germany be any political way discussion, would you know defend the German politics that and as a politician that Ghana for ye Jimmy ama ye Jimmy no at the end look at Papa Kokorasi. Wo by now. Wonni no mu ne wo papa no mu krampo o motete wo wonni mu ahyase Ghana ahyase wonni mu akon Ghana fo kon ye politically tribal way fights any clans any ethnicity niama yakohu any social fight so what you say society we community fight the state fight and all those things papa ko correct me what Germany and I'm saying Ghana nti and wa by kroa omafa omukumu no masua nyansan free mu no ma yi otan efri omakomemu na nka German pa obibini enkense se oba ho so wonim German fo ase ya and wonim the history of Germany pa anka wo obibini Senka German for a cake or Makoma no matching a to say a bunch sing say Billy date na and ka wo could Billy dating book and ka wo men when you cry time. Would it tip German hono? German for memma and brand for 10 for wo Billy James I can know. And then I gonna phone pay for Jimmy's. Shall me bonus dear. And me blue said you be changing the narrative of Africans. The Jimmy Fon pay for a mono, Unimako, Moku Elusu, Moku Eddie Sayadia, Mako Nefe. I just sent away and Cocoa Moku. Or pay to say what the platform of Babemua, a senior sassy, Eddie Whoop, and Mebuna Ebaso. Changes and a bear was settled by Yama. What the platform has with Jimmy ni Bema. You got to Maminga on a boy. That's
a pa. Say, ye fancy a fat course in see has seen near running up. You ever buy near Baby Chim? You see, Asem no, na me a saying specifically because me my transfer video no over and over and over and over and over and over. You say go for we pa omubu yese ya o hwe ne dimi na o di siwa o di questions na no onu anim sa ade na o ka ne yagimi sem so o ka na bia am dan so busa no do we give constitution no o take citizenship no wa ma ho kwan ya de fa so be citizen nationality say a particular place you can say we are national of a place and I say of a country. The nationality means you are born at the place, in the place. That is intimate ya wom your Ghana until you record me birth certificate. So say Ghana ya wom your Kumasi Kim. I am a national. But you bet me I will be or ye Ghana ni or Germany. Now by legal provisions, no say or fulfill it. Eligible legal provisions be then by law no about be can't ye won say or ye Ghana ni your friend citizenship. In the citizenship no by law, nationality by birth. What you say at a place, in a place. That is the clear difference. Citizenship no, that is you just qualify based on eligibility with respect to fulfilling some requirements. And nunti any say o maami ye Ghana ni say o maami ana o papa ye Ghana ni by citizenship no by law you are a citizen of Ghana. But yamu Ghana honum no aye bi e wo abrochiri ya wo Germany no o maami e Ghana ni o papa e Ghana ni but onye Ghana national because you were not born there. Enunti na dano na maami akresi e kan Say onone mano a omo no. You who omo ase omo ye British ese ono because ono ne passport no place of birth. Ghana, but the man place of birth, England. Inti no omo ye nationals of England because I want ye woman by birth. Mahame Akresi became a citizen or became Britain for no by law. Say or fulfill certain legal requirements. And ye didn't become woman into or call for citizenship, not nationality. Or nationality Ghana. Or citizenship. And nuntina, you can never change your nationality. What you can change is your citizenship. Oniason, bye bye. You can never change your nationality, but you can change your citizenship. Well, I want to say maybe. And for funny law, name say I think say what's me pet time na me koyebi. Inti abi am down so one na ope. Me see me pay date no masan be chiremu. One na ope the difference between Ghana I make provisions about how to become a national. You say you wo by birth. Wo Ghana kro ni so. We national. You kra nationality Ghana. The more I think about the incoming Chief Justice, hey, between one, into women a demand for co-prison, and innocent people, and this is people understanding, Jimmy fucking. Because we be a management in be living the rest of his life, to defend a Jumana Diamano, will be appointing the Chief Justice, a friend say, or appointing as a Supreme Court judge in office say, and say, now where Jimmy, Nippon only 2 hours school fees. Nippon are all some no Ghana for the 2 by where Jimmy? Where Jimmy? Now me saying come and me madam for being cast wa school or be a president who appointing we see a Ghana for 2 million at the 2 by and a Ghana for the namu say Jimmy na me Chief Justice unya appointing we are with do see you can never tell me what I should do. Me ko sua law me no ni sua ye no abeka che me say me nya ade man favor so person me ya ade man favor wa ye de etene. That is the only thing. Say, oh, now appointing me. Now, me see me di me tisu ade and e wo na wo appointing me tinima be di me tisu ade. Mo kono bi mamo position ketua bi a na mo adane agimi fo. And this is a honor the starting point of Ghana problem no. So bi ma obi opportunity a ofi say like ordinary panika. The any kwan say oye de nipa na sibia na okwa akoye. Me say me so wo hwehwe say oh ya me papa nti chinchin na me meye papa ne bi abra mi ni sa ahoden ne dia me nia me nya me papa se metimi aye papa ne bi age se me wa ahoden no a wo busa me no se me nia me nkonkoku me ho fa hye utirim indi se wonim se wo be ye me papa just because oh ye papa say that bi be gina papa ne so amama aye nkwase ade de aboa wo de na forget fa wo papa. And no na Ghana for mpanyimfo ntumi nya no obi ye ne papa ofi se e wo se kwan bia so otua ni panika e bia na oni ahoden no a e wo so odi tua ni panika nti obefa adwuma mu sika na ode akọ ye yi wo abusua mu na aba beda ne so na afi ye chire no oman ni mom sika ne de ye yi oman sika ne de ye wedding oman sika ene de solve abusua bi problems because wa fa nkwa nipa no ne ma me opportunity ma me betena ha se ntino o kase that no one that sorry no sorry mo yen kwasiafo na go man. You be see as a bye bye.